So we're looking at special cases of back control. We've seen already how we deal with upper and lower body work when our partner's got 2 square hooks and when they have got a body triangle. We just finished looking at the post-rear mount. Now let's look at another situation where our partner has only 1 hook in. Okay, there are kind of 2 scenarios that we face when our partner has only 1 hook in. And this one, the high ball ride, is probably the most common. Okay, this happens when you start in a position where your partner they're 2 feet in, and often you'll find yourself kind of starting to reorient in a situation where your partner knows that they're losing the main connection that they want. And so what they'll do is they'll take the top leg up over the top and they end up crossing so that they have 1 hook on the inside, it's the bottom hook, and the top hook, it's not on the inside, but it is with feet crossed, and it makes it very difficult for you to hit some of the standard escapes, okay? So when we see this, the first thing that we take a look at is whether our partner's knee is over our hip or not. Okay, sometimes you'll find people locking and your hip is free. Okay, this may be because you already started to turn away or because they're a little lazy with the legs. Okay, if this is the case, then there's nothing controlling your top hip. So from this position, it's very easy for you to turn over, out and away into the turtle position. Okay, when your partner's locking over your hip, it's a little bit more challenging. So you've got to clear your hip first. The way that we do that is by taking our 2 feet, planting them on the floor, and we're going to turn away from our partner. When we do, we're going to look to take our hip up off of the floor here, okay? And that's going to help to clear our partner's leg up off of our hip. And you can see already there's separation between his chest and my back. When that happens, that's a good cue that you're starting to get your way out of here and it's looking good for you. Once you're in this position, you're going to keep turning. So we're going to go all the way up to turtle. And then, very important, we're going to take this elbow and we're going to cut it back and we're going to bring it through into this position. Now from here, you went from having your partner on your back to being in a nice top position. You can take chest to chest half guard and go about your business of passing. Okay, so again, from a different angle here. We start in a classic 2 hook scenario. We start to hip out. Our partner feels like they're losing the position and they end up locking their legs in this configuration over your hip. Again, if their legs are low behind you, there's nothing stopping you from turning. So it's actually a much easier job. But when they lock over your hip, you have to take this extra step where you plant your feet on the floor and you raise your hips up in order to be able to clear your hip and get your partner's legs off of it. Now from here, once we're in turtle, we're going to take our 2 knees down. Inside arm cuts back. Okay, you're going to have space because you're leaving your partner behind. Your back is now facing the sky. Their chest is facing the sky. You can cut your elbow, and then from here, start to go into your work, chest to chest half guard, and now you're ready to start passing, okay? So dealing with the high ball ride, this is one of those special cases. You don't see it all the time, but once you get better at starting to separate your partner's legs from your hips and start to angle your hips, your partner is going to become increasingly desperate, and they're going to look for other ways to control you. The high ball ride is a pretty good way to do that, but you have a nice answer in turning the turtle and starting to escape.
All right, guys, you saw it here first. Little sneak peek into Brian's next instructional.
Hey, excuse me.
Oh.
Is that my phone? Hey, what are you doing over there? What is this?